What if the most important questions humanity has ever asked are still unanswered? We have crossed oceans, walked on the moon, looked inside the human brain, and observed galaxies billions of light years away. Yet we still do not fully understand who we are, why we are here, or what reality truly is. Why are we conscious? Why has most of our own ocean never been directly explored? What happens when life ends? Why is there something instead of nothing? And if the universe is filled with worlds, where is everybody? These questions are not failures of human knowledge. They are the boundaries of what we currently understand. Some may one day be answered. Others may transform society, religion, science, medicine, and even the way we understand ourselves. Tonight, we enter the questions that have followed humanity across civilizations, not to pretend that we possess the answers, but to explore what could happen if we finally found them. Inside the human skull is an organ made of cells, electrical signals, and chemical reactions. Yet somehow, from this physical matter, emerges an inner world. We experience color, pain, memory, love, fear. But why does brain activity create a personal experience? Why are we not simply biological machines operating in darkness? If consciousness were fully understood, the consequences could be enormous. Doctors might communicate with patients who appear completely unresponsive. Artificial intelligence could force us to decide whether a machine can truly experience suffering. Courts might reconsider responsibility, intention, and free will, and humanity could be forced to redefine what it means to be alive. Humanity lives on an ocean planet. The seas shape our climate, feed billions of people, and produce much of the oxygen that supports life. Yet the deepest regions remain extremely difficult to observe directly. Beneath the surface are mountains, trenches, volcanic vents, and living organisms that survive in darkness and crushing pressure. Greater exploration of the ocean could reveal new species, new ecosystems, and biological compounds useful to medicine. It could also help us understand climate, earthquakes, and the history of our planet. But discovery brings danger. The deeper humanity reaches, the greater the temptation to mine, exploit, and damage worlds that survived for millions of years without us. Every living organism eventually dies. Biology can describe what happens to the body. The heart stops, brain activity changes, cells begin to break down. But the question that has followed humanity since our earliest burials is different. Does personal experience end completely? Or is there something about us that continues? A clear answer could transform nearly every civilization. If consciousness continued after death, religions and philosophies would be reconsidered. Fear of death might decrease, or perhaps increase. If death were proven to be the complete end of experience, society might value life more deeply, or it might struggle with a new crisis of meaning. Either answer would change humanity forever, before stars, before planets, before life. Why was there a universe at all? Science can investigate how the early universe evolved, but the deeper question remains: why do matter, energy, space, and physical laws exist? Why is there anything rather than absolute nothingness? An answer could unite physics, philosophy, and theology, or divide them even further. It might reveal that existence is inevitable, that universes arise naturally, or that reality depends on principles we have not yet imagined. But even after learning how existence began, humanity might still ask, why do those principles exist? We remember yesterday, but not tomorrow. A glass can fall and shatter, yet we never see the fragments rise naturally and rebuild the glass. The laws of physics often allow processes to be described in either direction. But human experience moves only one way, from past to present to future. Understanding time could reshape physics and our perception of reality. It might reveal whether the past still exists, whether the future is already determined, or whether time emerges from something deeper. But control over time, if it were ever possible, could destroy the ordinary structure of responsibility, history, and human choice. The universe contains an unimaginable number of stars. Many are surrounded by planets. Some of those worlds may possess conditions where life could exist. Yet after decades of listening and searching, humanity has not confirmed the existence of another technological civilization. If life is possible in so many places, where is everybody? Contact with another civilization could become the most important event in human history. Nations might unite around a shared human identity. Religions and philosophies could expand their understanding of life. New knowledge might accelerate technology by centuries, but contact could also cause fear, political conflict, and competition over who controls the information. The discovery would not only tell us that they exist, it would force us to decide who we are. Galaxies appear to contain more gravity than visible matter can explain. Something unseen seems to influence the motion of stars and the structure of the cosmos. Scientists call it dark matter. It does not mean that it is evil or necessarily dark in appearance. It means that its nature remains hidden from direct observation. Discovering what dark matter is could reveal an entirely new class of particles or forces. It might lead to new technologies that cannot yet be predicted. History shows that understanding invisible forces, from electricity to radiation, can eventually reshape civilization. Dark matter could be another doorway, or it could reveal that our model of gravity is incomplete. The universe is expanding, but observations indicate that its expansion is accelerating. Something appears to be driving galaxies farther apart. We call it dark energy, yet the name does not explain what it is. It simply gives a label to another mystery. Understanding dark energy could reveal the ultimate fate of the universe. Expansion may continue indefinitely. It may change, or our understanding of gravity may require a profound revision. The answer might not immediately change everyday life, but it would change the story of where everything is going. No two people experience the world in exactly the same way. Biology influences temperament. Families shape behavior. Culture provides meaning. Experience leaves memories, fears, and hopes. Yet people raised in the same home, and even identical twins, can develop remarkably different lives. Why does each mind become so uniquely itself? If society understood human difference more completely, education could become more personal. Mental health care could become more precise. Conflict might be approached with greater empathy. But that knowledge could also be misused. Governments, companies, or algorithms might attempt to predict and control personality. The same discovery that helps us understand one another could also make us easier to manipulate. Every day, we experience ourselves making decisions. We choose what to say, where to go, whom to trust, and what kind of person to become. But every decision is influenced by biology, memory, environment, and events that occurred before the choice. Are we truly free? Or are our choices the final result of causes we never controlled? If free will were shown to be limited, society might rethink punishment and responsibility. Justice could focus more on prevention and rehabilitation, but people might also use determinism as an excuse. I could not have chosen differently. If genuine free will exists, we would still need to explain how it operates inside a physical universe. Either answer carries consequences. At some point in Earth's distant past, chemistry became biology. Non-living molecules formed systems capable of maintaining themselves, reproducing, and evolving. Scientists have discovered possible pieces of this transition, but no complete account has yet shown exactly how the first life began on Earth. How did matter cross the boundary into something alive? Solving the origin of life could help us recognize life on other worlds. It might allow scientists to create simple living systems from non-living chemistry. That could advance medicine and biotechnology. But creating life would raise new ethical questions. Who controls it? What rights would it possess? And could a creation escape our control? Music is vibration, traveling through air. Yet those vibrations can make us cry. Remember someone we lost, dance with strangers, or feel connected to people who lived centuries before us. Every known culture has created some form of music. Why does organized sound reach so deeply into the human mind? A deeper understanding of music could improve therapy for memory loss, trauma, pain, and neurological disorders. It could reveal how rhythm helped early humans cooperate and communicate. But even if every neural response were mapped, would that truly explain why one melody can feel like home? Human beings write mathematical symbols, but the relationships described by mathematics seem to exist whether humans recognize them or not. Planets followed mathematical paths before anyone calculated their motion. Prime numbers existed before anyone named them. So did humanity invent mathematics as a language? Or did we discover a structure already woven into reality? If mathematics is a fundamental part of reality, it may explain why equations can predict phenomena before they are observed. If mathematics is a human construction, its effectiveness becomes another extraordinary mystery. Understanding this relationship could influence physics, computing, and artificial intelligence, but it may also tell us something deeper, whether the universe possesses an underlying order, or whether order is something the human mind places upon it. Everything we know about the world reaches us through limited senses. Human eyes detect only a narrow range of light. Our ears hear only part of the possible spectrum of sound. The brain does not present raw reality. It constructs a useful experience from incomplete information. So are we experiencing reality as it truly is, or only the version our biology allows us to perceive? If reality is far stranger than human perception suggests, new discoveries could transform technology and philosophy. They might reveal hidden dimensions, unfamiliar forms of matter, or new relationships between mind and universe. But the discovery could also destabilize humanity's sense of certainty, because every civilization depends on a shared belief that the world is approximately what it appears to be. Answers do not always bring peace. They can heal, but they can also divide. They can free humanity from fear, or create new forms of control. Every discovery changes more than knowledge. It changes power. It changes institutions. It changes what people believe is possible. Perhaps the greatest challenge is not simply finding the answers, but becoming wise enough to live with them. Humanity may solve some of these mysteries. Others may survive for generations. And every answer we find may uncover questions we cannot yet imagine. Perhaps that is not a weakness. Perhaps our unanswered questions are what keeps civilization moving, searching, creating, and looking beyond the boundaries of the known. Every answer begins with a question, and every question opens another hidden world. Humanity's greatest unanswered questions. Beyond hidden worlds.